What was Brooklyn King Radio? It was pirate radio frequency 1002.96. It was raw. It was crazy. It wasn't hood. It was neighborhood. See, if it was going down in New York City or any of the 5 boroughs, we were on it. Before there were podcasts, there was Shoutcast Radio. Before there was iTunes, there was Winamp and LimeWire. And before there was anything called the Breakfast Club, there was already a show in New York with 2 crazy guys and 1 woman keeping it all together. These are the archives of Brooklyn King Radio, the wildest show that you never heard of.
The first one I got is First Blood. That's not a movie of our time. It's a movie from the 80s with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, that's fucking Rambo.
That was a movie.
Yeah. John Rambo. That was excellent.
That's what I call a sleeper hit.
Yeah.
That movie caught me like, oh shit.
That was the Ravages of Vietnam. That's what that shit was. John Rambo was a regular dude, and they drafted that motherfucker. He went to Vietnam. But the thing is, he was gifted. He was a Green Beret. Green Berets are some special forces shit. So he was in the shit a lot. He had got taken hostage, everything. So he got out of the military. But his mind was not the same. Lo and behold, he go into this white hick town. He's a drifter now. That's what he does. He walks. He goes into this town and this white sheriff fucks with him. And all hell breaks loose. All right? The white sheriff fuck with him, beat his ass a little bit, and Rambo escapes. And so the sheriff, he's mad. So he gets all his sheriff buddies to go after him. But they fucked up. They let Rambo out in the woods. Rambo and the woods go together hand in hand. It's like putting a nigga in Africa. Where you gonna where you go, you know what I'm saying? Them white people couldn't even find him. And he was picking their ass off. And every time he kill a motherfucker, here go the music. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, do-do. Every fucking time he kills somebody, it's some shit. Where's the dogs? They go look for the dogs. Dogs are like, go get him. Dogs dead as a fuck. Go get the dogs. The dogs' heads is on stakes and shit. You see the fucking dog? Boop, boop. So the motherfuckers look for Rambo again. The motherfucker's like, where's that son of a bitch? He killed the dogs. Because the white dude was fucking them dogs. You know how they do that shit. So he's upset because Rambo killed his fucking dogs. All right? He killed the dogs. We got to get that slack jaw son of a motherfucking nigga. Now the white guy, they hate Rambo so much, they calling him a nigga. Even though he ain't even a fucking nigga. You see what I'm saying? So they after Rambo again and shit. Rambo is slick. This nigga covered himself with mud and leaves. And his military bearing is so good that he actually put dog shit on his fucking face and shit. So when the white man walked past him, all you can see was Rambo's eyes. That motherfucker reached out the wall, slit that white man's throat. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, boo, boo. Just like that, caught that nigga. 3 white men. I was clapping that motherfucker like a motherfucker. Never have I seen so many white people get it in one fucking 5-minute span. Rambo was my fucking hero. This nigga was the fucking man. The whole army couldn't get one man. That's how it was in that movie. What is one army gonna do when you're after a man that is a one-man army? That's exactly what the shit was. The way Rambo was, if you shook that nigga hand, he'd fucking kill you. That's the way it was. Rambo, how you doing? Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, boom, boom. Boy, you're on the ground. You're fucked. You're like, what the fuck you do that for? You know what I'm saying? So Rambo was a dope-ass movie, shot. That was the shit. And there was subsequently, there were about maybe 5 or 6 more of them, and they got worse every time. The first one is the best one.